want some milk? Come here. I know. I love this coffee machine. I'm obsessed. Where are you?
Right here.
Oh. Egg? Did you have a good sleep? Lavender, did you have a good sleep? No. The worst part about postpartum, guys, is how stinky I feel. I feel like my armpits stink, I stink, like within like all the time, which I remember this happening with Lavender too. I guess it's just hormones, especially if you're breastfeeding, but ugh. And I spray tan, and when I spray tan, I stink even more.
You having fun?
Lavender can get up onto her toddler tower by herself now, and she just went up there and said, having fun. Fun. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another vlog. Today, it is loud because Lavender's watching something in the back, but Lila is still sleeping, and Lavender is watching Minnie Mouse. She loves Minnie Mouse. So I'm gonna make my coffee. Lila was up all night. Me and Josh had to split the night. I've only ever had to wake up Josh, I think 2 or 3 times throughout Lila's whole life, because usually she's pretty decent, and I'm used to waking up every 2 hours. She was up for hours. She was dozing off a little bit for 20 minutes and then was dozing off, up again. I'm talking all night. We switched and she was up with Josh the whole time with me. She was legit up all night. So we're exhausted. Lila's exhausted. Josh has been up for hours now and he just went to work. So I was like, I'm sorry. I'm like, I fell asleep, but I didn't know that he was in there still without sleeping. I thought finally got her down in the bassinet and he fell asleep. But then he came and woke me up and I was like, did you end up sleeping? And it was 6 a.m. and I was like, did you end up sleeping? He's like, no, she won't go to sleep. I'm like, oh my gosh, you should have woke me up 2 hours ago. I would have switched and you could have had some sleep before work. But he was like, no, I wanted you to get some sleep, because he had sleep the first half of the night and I got sleep the other half of the night. So anyways, let's make my coffee. Extensions are out if you can't tell. I've been drinking my coffee with just cream. It's actually really good. I like it with just cream. It doesn't need sugar at all. It's better than black. So I've been gone recently because first of all, I've been focusing on really spending time with the family before Josh goes to work. He's now back at work. But also, we've been doing house renovations, and I was baby wearing Lila, holding Lavender, and doing house projects. It felt like chaos in here, but I do want to show you guys the house projects that we did. I'm going to insert all the clips here. So this is what my bathroom looked like before. It was very basic, very plain. This is me doing a TikTok transition that I haven't finished yet because I haven't finished decorating. But as you can see, it's like super plain. Everything's white, everything's basic. So I randomly decided that I wanted Josh to do a project before he went back to work. And this is me just showing that we just decided. Honestly, it was on a whim, and this is why I didn't have my camera. So yeah, we wanted to do like a DIY wainscoting. You could probably have seen it everywhere. It's where you put trim. I did it in the old house, in Lavender's bedroom, and in my kitchen. Okay, the bathroom is a disaster, but this is what we're working with. It was very awkward because our toilet is right in the middle, so we couldn't actually put a piece anywhere here, so it's kind of just framed in, but I don't think it looks bad. I think it looks good. And then we had like this awkward space here, and Josh had to cut it to fit there because it was like an awkward space. But it looks really good. I'm very happy with it. We just filled all of the nail spots with filler. This gap is a little big. I'm gonna fix it right now, and I'm gonna pick a color. I'm thinking dark gray to tie in with that because we have enough beiges going on in the house. I'm baby wearing Lila, sorry. Okay, honey. I'm baby wearing. So I eventually want a new light in here because it's so yellow. I know they don't look yellow like when you look here and here, but in the bathroom, especially over here, it's very yellow. Actually, the camera is making it white. I'm thinking of putting a shelf here And then this will be dark gray. And then we're leaving this one white because it's the nice molding. And yeah, that's what it's looking like. I'm gonna caulk some stuff because this is paintable caulk, and then I'm gonna paint and then re-caulk some edges too. All right, so the way I decided I'm gonna paint this bathroom while I have both kids, because Josh is currently building some stuff downstairs to finish the basement off. I'm gonna baby wear Lila, which I'm already doing, and then Lavender is in the bath right there. I'm not gonna show her obviously, but she's in the bath. So I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna tape this off and do one layer and then let it dry and do another one tonight. Because it's such a dark color, I feel like I might need 3 coats, but I don't know. This is the color we're doing for anyone curious. Baby wearing. This is Shady Business. It's like a dark gray. It doesn't look that dark, but I think next to the white, it will look pretty dark. And the lighting in here is pretty bad, so. I taped it up. Now I'm gonna paint when Lavender's napping. All right, it's late. Both of the kids are with Josh, and I gotta hurry up and do this, so I'm not gonna record me doing it, but I'm gonna record before and after. Here's before. So then I decided, okay, since we already have everything out, let's do the front. I wanted paneling and trim to kind of look like an old modern farmhouse. I don't know how to describe it. But anyways, we took the paneling, we cut it to the shape of the wall, we put some trim on top, and then we added another thin piece of trim to get like a little lip on top. And honestly, I was really nervous about doing a brown on the wall, thinking it was gonna make it look outdated and make my doors look yellow, which they kind of look yellow. My doors are beige, but they kind of look yellow on camera, but I swear, like, see, this picture is more of like the beige that it actually looks like in real life. And I was like, well, I don't have a table to fit this small area, so Josh built me one. And this is him building and staining the little wood table that he made for the entryway, and this is the after. Right? Cute. And also, I did press-on nails. I'm gonna try and remove them because so they've already been on for 48 hours. They look great. My issue, the removal process for me when I'm doing my Gel X nails or any nails at all, is the removal always takes so long and it's always so harsh on my nails. And I've been seeing tricks of putting coconut oil on your hands and then putting gloves on, and they should just pop right off. And then obviously you have to get the remaining glue off of the bed of your nail. But other than that, I want to avoid acetone. I feel like acetone is so bad for you, and like, I just want to see how hard it is to take off. If these are easy to take off, I will switch to press-ons 100%. I will order a bunch of nails and then do my own designs because they'll be way cheaper. These were $20, and I feel like it's still expensive for just like plastic press-on nails. So if they work, I'm gonna do a whole video for you guys showing you how I do my press-ons, because I decided, I was like, okay, with 2 kids, I don't have time to sit there. I do have time, but I want to spend my time doing other things. I don't want to spend 2 hours of my day doing my nails and then another hour taking them off. I do not want to do that. And then for my hair, I took out my hair extensions and I'm going to put them back in, and I'm using individual tapes, but I think I'm going to switch to invisible tape wefts because those are faster too, because it's just a line instead of individual pieces. I'm trying to be efficient here. As a mom, you're gonna multitask. You're like cooking dinner, running the bath, and like cleaning up all at the same time. So anyways, let me drink my coffee, and then Lila will probably be up and you could say hi to her. And I have to give her a milk bath today because she has like a lot of baby acne on her face and it kind of looks uncomfortable. I don't know if it really is. I Googled it and it said it wasn't uncomfortable, but it looks uncomfortable. So I was like, I'm just gonna give her a milk bath. I have a bunch of extra milk anyway, so that's what we're gonna do. No? Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh!
Bye.
All right, I'm in Lavender's playroom. She's in the living room watching TV. I asked her if she wanted to come and help. She didn't want to, so I'm gonna let her sit out there. I have to go through the girls' clothes. So Lila was in preemie for, I would say 3 weeks she was in preemie, and then maybe 4 weeks, maybe a whole month almost. And then she was a newborn for like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. And now she's already in 0 to 3. I do think she's taller than Lavender. I think she was 20 inches, Lavender was 18. And I could tell that she was taller because a lot of the sleepers preemie wise would fit her. It would be loose on her over her arms and stuff, but her legs, they were short. She couldn't let her legs out all the way. So I had to give her the ones with like removable. I had to put her in the ones where you could lift up the foot so that she could actually extend her legs properly. So I have Lavender's clothes here, Lila's clothes here. Lavender needs new clothes. She is finally in 18 to 24 months and they're still a little bit big on her, but I'd rather have the clothes be big than small. 12 to 18 is too small for her now. And by too small, they're just a little bit too small for her. It's so weird. I feel like she's in between 12 and 18 and 18 and 24 months. But anyways, I have needed to buy her clothes for a while, but I haven't because it's going to be spring soon and I didn't want to buy a bunch of winter clothes and then have to go buy spring clothes. Now that it's almost March, I feel comfortable going to buy her spring clothes. So maybe this weekend, me and you can go to the thrift store. I'll take Lila, Lavender can stay home with Josh, and me and Lila will go to the thrift store and go buy some baby clothes. Not baby clothes. I forgot Lavender's on a baby. Some toddler clothes for the spring, and we could do a little haul. We can go do a day out. Maybe me and Lila can go out for lunch. I'll get some sushi. She can have some boob. We could do the whole thing maybe. I think that's what we should do. I'm going to go through Lavender's. Lavender has a lot of clothes. A lot of them are in because her clothes are so much bigger now, a lot of them are in the closet, but I'm gonna get rid of the clothes that I know are just way too small for her and then leave just like 4 or 5 winter outfits in here, and then this weekend we're gonna go buy her some spring clothes. So let's do that, and then we're gonna fill Lila's drawer up with 0 to 3 month clothing and pack away all the newborns in this box. Does everyone else use leftover diaper boxes for their clothes? Because like her preemie clothes are in a diaper box, her newborn clothes are about to be in a diaper box. They're the best, and most of them have handles too, which is really good. So also, if you guys are wondering what diapers I literally use what's on sale. I go between, I find differences in Pampers and Huggies, but not negative ones. I find Huggies kind of fit better because they're like more curved, whereas Pampers are more square. I also find Huggies run bigger. If I take a Huggies and a Pampers and put them on Lavender, I find, or even Lila, I find that Huggies run bigger than Pampers. I don't know if it's for everyone, but I've noticed it with Lavender's size 5 diapers, and I've noticed it with Lila's preemie diapers, that like preemie are so much smaller in Pampers. I feel like they both absorb well. I never have issues with any of the girls leaking out. They don't get diaper rashes or anything. So mind you, I do put pseudo cream every time I wipe them, so maybe that helps. I don't know, but I really don't find a difference between Huggies, Kirkland, and Pampers. I literally buy whatever's cheapest that time I need diapers. So I find them all pretty good. I'm not a huge picky diaper person. I know some people are like, I'm only ever gonna do this. So this, she's had for so long because she grew into it. But like, she's had this since she was probably 14, 15 months old. She's literally 20 months old. And this still fits her. She wore it yesterday. So it's clean, don't worry. She wore it for a walk. I love this little outfit, it's so cute. We're gonna put away hers and then take out Lila's. I lied. I am going to do Lila's. I'm not gonna do Lavender's. I started going through it and I was like, a lot of these are outfits that she is wearing right now. So we're actually gonna do Lila's, and I'm not gonna do Lavender's until I come home with more stuff, because right now I feel like she's worn most of these things. There's this one outfit in here which you guys have probably seen her in a million times, and the reason why you've seen her in it a million times is because this is supposed to be 6 to 9 months, and when I bought it, it was huge on her. She is now almost 21 months old and it still fits her. It actually fits her perfectly right now, but this is supposed to be 6 to 9 months, and let me compare. This is 12 to 18 months. These are supposed to be 6 to 9. Clearly they're not 6 to 9. These are from Temu. Clearly they're not 6 to 9 because look at 6 to 9 months, and then this is 12 to 18 months. They're bigger than the 12 to 18. And this is supposed to be 6 to 9. Are you serious? That's why you guys see her in this so often, because one, it's like super comfy outfit. It's so easy. I love sets as a mom. I don't have to look for pants. And because it's fit her forever, because she's had to grow into it. She will finally be out of it probably in the next month, but she still fits in it. It's clearly not 6 to 9 months, but I didn't return it. I just kept it. I also don't fold my kids' clothes. I don't. I shove them in there. Sue me. I don't care. Lila is still sleeping. I just checked. Cap up. Get out. I think I'm gonna sell some of the newborn stuff and keep some of the newborn stuff. I feel like I have way too much baby clothes, so we're gonna go ahead and sell some. These are cute. I love this color. They look more red on camera, but they're actually like, what would you, this is like a cranberry? No, cranberry's darker than that. I don't even know what to call this color. It's like a pinkish red, but it's a very nice one. I don't know how to even describe it. I don't know. I know I've talked about this in my last vlog, but I love these things. They have open bottoms. It's so convenient for nighttime because you just lift up and change their butt. There's no taking their legs out. Usually I put an undershirt on her so that I have to do the buttons there, but like it's just so convenient for the outlet for when she's sleeping. It's just the best. And they last so long because there's no legs, so like they can wear it for like 6 months without growing out of it. And then they have like the mittens or the no mittens. Love these. I will never get rid of these. Never. Saving that for sure. I'm gonna pick 5 sleepers. This was mine when I was a baby. My mom wanted me to put it on Lila, and I did. She didn't find it with lavender, or else she would have given it to me for lavender, but she found it for Lila, and this is what I wore in the hospital. Kappa, are you ready?
Ready.
We're ready. We're gonna cook. We're gonna cook. Where are the pickles? We need pickles. We need mayo. Can you say mayo? Okay. And we need Greek yogurt and maybe some parsley. So to make dinners easier for myself, I make parts of the dinner throughout the day when I have time. So right now, Lavender's in a good mood. Lila is sleeping. I'm gonna prep the tartar sauce for dinner today. We're having a fish salad type of thing. So we're doing breaded fish with tartar sauce and potatoes on lettuce. So it's like a salad instead of like a fish sandwich type of thing. So we're gonna make a healthier, higher protein, lower calorie tartar sauce. I don't have everything that you use for tartar sauce, but I have parsley, I have Greek yogurt, I have pickles, and I have mayo, which is good enough for me. And then we're gonna cut up some potatoes and put those in a casserole dish. So at dinner time, all I have to do is bake the fish, which goes in the oven, and bake the potatoes. And then the mess is already cleaned up because we've already prepped it. So that's, if you guys are wondering, a lot of people ask me how I make dinners all the time. It's literally like sometimes I prep stuff all day and I just keep it in my fridge. If I'm having chicken, I'll season the chicken, put it in the fridge, in the casserole dish, and then just pop it in the oven. I just cook part of it throughout the day. I chop the vegetables throughout the day. No, push, no, pulley. We're gonna make some tartar sauce. Mom needs to use this and pickles. 1 minute, I'll be right back. Where did Mama put her phone? I don't know. Where did Mama put her phone? I always lose my phone. Silly Mama. No, we're not gonna water it. Do you know where Mama put her phone? Oh my gosh, it's right there. Oh gosh, Mama's so silly. Mama's silly. Yes, Mama's funny. This tartar sauce is gonna have dill pickles. We're supposed to do lemon juice, but we don't have lemon juice. I don't have capers. I have an onion. We're just gonna do the most basic sauce ever. So we're gonna do, ew, this is dirty. Why is this dirty? Ew, yucky. It's dirty. We're gonna do, careful, you want your own bowl? We're gonna do 115 grams. No, we're gonna not do 115 because that's a lot. No, here. Let's go, honey. We have 115 grams of Greek yogurt. We broke the lid to our mayo, so that's why it's in here. Do you want your own spoon? Here, 1 minute. Then we're gonna do 15 milliliters of milk. I want this. Spoon? You can have this spoon. Here you go. Okay. I'm gonna do some pickle juice. No. Oh, it's yucky. 2 pickles and then 1 for us to eat. 1 for Lavender to eat. I'm going to chop these as small as possible. Kappa, get off the counter, please. I'm gonna do it over here because I'm paranoid. It's not stinky. There's yogurt on it, but you put it on there. You like yogurt on there? Greek yogurt? Because I don't have onions to add in here, I'm gonna add onion powder, maybe. Get a good pickle. No. If you guys do not have one of these toddler tower kitchen helper things, I highly recommend it. It has changed the game as far as cooking because Lavender used to just want to be held or like involved, and I wouldn't be able to do it because I didn't have any free hands, so I would have to hold her while I was cooking. And now she gets to just be involved, and it's a lot better. You want the parsley here. We'll get to parsley. We have to wash it. Parsley. This is called parsley. We're gonna mix So because this is going in a salad and it's gonna be the dressing and it has to go pretty far, I don't mind it being a little bit watery. Oh, she's saying it's a flower. You don't eat flowers, why are you doing that? Does it look like a flower? Ew, it's stinky? No, parsley's yummy. Try again. You wanna try again? Cheers. Does it smell good? It smells pretty. Pretty. Remember Mama used to grow some in the garden? They smell yummy? I have all this parsley because I'm gonna make a bean salad because I need iron. I'm gonna put the lid on and shake this and see what it tastes like. Shake, shake. Wow. We're gonna taste. You wanna taste? Yep. I find this is tasting more like tzatziki because of the yogurt. It's tasting more like tzatziki than it is tartar sauce, but it's a nice crossover and I think it needs more pickle juice. It's not bad. It's definitely a healthier version. So this is our sauce. Let's clean up. All right, this is real life. This is what I'm looking like at 12 o'clock. All I've done today is brush my teeth and I ate breakfast. I did some house stuff. You guys saw I organized the baby clothes and I prepped our dinner. I also prepped some potatoes and onions after the tartar sauce. I'm gonna shower real quick. I just put Lavender down for a nap. Lila just woke up. I just fed her and burped her. I'm gonna bring the swing in. Oh, she has some really bad baby acne, by the way. I mentioned it earlier. I thought it was a heat rash from baby wearing, so I didn't baby wear her for like 3 days. What's wrong, honey? You have to burp? I didn't baby wear her for 3 days. Why are you bobbing your head? And it actually got worse, so I think it's just baby acne. So I did give her a bath. I don't know if I updated you guys on that. I have mom brain. I did give her a bath with my breast milk and water. I didn't use any soap and I didn't put on any lotion. I just like, basically sat her in the water and wiped her down. And now it's my turn to shower. I need to shower really bad, so I usually shower at nighttime before bed when Josh is home, but he's been wanting to work out, so I've been, obviously my time has been shorter at nighttime and I want to make sure he has time to work out or relax today because he's had a pretty long night because he helped me out with Lila, so I want to make sure he has time to relax or go in the hot tub or like, do whatever he wants. So I'm trying to make the house as prepped for him to get home as possible where we don't really have much to do. I already vacuumed too. Obviously I'm gonna have to vacuum again because I have kids, but I'm gonna put her in the swing. So I got this Mom Cozy swing. I have a big swing that's in the living room and I needed a swing that I can like walk around the house with and move room to room. So if I'm in the playroom with Lavender, I can bring the swing in. If I'm in the bedroom, the bathroom, I could bring the swing in. So I'm gonna put her in the swing and hop in the shower real quick. It's just a body shower, so it shouldn't take long. And I will update you guys in a little bit. Oh, farter. You're farting. Lavender's up from her nap. We just ate and there has been a beeping going on in my house. Every probably 2 minutes, it's probably gonna go off in a couple seconds. And I cannot figure out where it's coming from. I've checked all of the fire alarms. I thought it was maybe the sound of like fire alarm dying. I checked every single one and stood underneath it until it went off and it's none of those. I've never heard this beeping before. It's intermittent. It's not frequent, like you guys just heard it, but it won't go on for like another 2 minutes. I checked all the fire alarms. I checked, we have like an August sensor for our front door. I checked that. I literally checked everything and I cannot figure out where it's coming from. And it sounds like it's coming from our foyer, but like, you pressed the button, honey. She's like, what happened? You pressed the button, turn it off on the swing. I can't figure out, where is it coming from? Where's that sound coming from? You don't know? Josh doesn't get home for another 4 hours, so I'm gonna have to listen to the beeping for 4 hours. I've tried to problem solve. I literally don't know where it's coming from. All right, we found out what the beeping was. I went under every single smoke detector to find it, and there was one in the basement, and one of the batteries came loose. So I just popped the battery back in, and now it's fine. I don't know how it got loose. How does a smoke detector battery get loose? It's so weird. You wanna try some? What do you think? It's cottage cheese, peaches, and honey. What do you think? Is it good? No more? Slippery? This is my little snack before dinner because I'm starving. My hands sticky. That's so cute. Thank you. Do you want more? Can you feed Mama? Thank you. Bless you. She's been fake sneezing. That's her new thing. Yum, yum. Want more? No. There you go. Lavender really wanted to touch the camera, so. Okay, be gentle. Okay? Okay. That's not gentle. Lavender. Or is that being gentle? Look.
Look.
No touch. Bye-bye is right. Bye-bye. This is dinner. It's breaded fish. I have like the homemade tartar sauce underneath, lettuce, and potatoes. I am settling down for the night. Josh got home. We ate dinner. We cleaned up. Lavender had a bath. Lila had a bath today. I showered, so we're all clean. Lila threw up on my shirt already. Honey, you okay? Your eye looks red, honey. Anyways, everyone's all clean. Lila spit up all over my shirt, so I gotta take this off. And I just fed her. I'm trying to keep her up a little bit because she's been really good at sleeping. The typical newborn sleeping where they're pretty sleepy, and then they get really good at sleeping, and then the 3 or 4 month regression happens, and then it throws a wrench into everything. But yesterday, she was up for so long. I swear she got yesterday mixed up with night and day. So I'm trying to keep her up for a little bit. Pacifier. And I'm going to try and put the tapes back on my tape-ins so that I could do my hair in the next couple of days, because I don't feel myself without my hair now at this point. So I'm addicted to extensions. I don't know what's going on. So for bed, our routine every night is I bring diapers into the bedroom. I put the white noise on, I put the fan on, and I put the heating pad in her bassinet. And then obviously when I transfer her to the bassinet, I take the heating pad out. It just keeps it warm, so it's an easier transition. I do notice a huge difference when I don't put the heating pad on versus when I do. When I don't, it's like she wakes up immediately because she's going from like something warm to something cold. So the heating pad helps a lot. So that's my #1 recommendation, is putting a heating pad down, letting the bassinet heat up before you transfer them. Obviously make sure it's not too hot, and remove it once you put them in there. Remove it completely from the bassinet, because you never know. Don't put it on the edge, don't do anything like that, because you never know. It can fall on them, they can kick it. But I do notice a huge difference. I am trying to make her a pacifier baby. Lavender did not like pacifiers after like the first couple weeks, and I just gave up and was like, whatever. Lila, I need to take a pacifier. I need her to. Bye, honey. Anyways, Josh is putting Lavender to bed. I'm gonna do this and watch some YouTube and go to sleep. I'll see you guys in the morning. Oh, you're getting heavy, boys.